Hello?
Hi, this is Dr. Dahlia Faye.
How can I help you, Dahlia?
Yes, I just spoke with Emerson. I am making her do 3 laps for her not owning her shit when you came to talk to her at the hospital.
I mean, I appreciate that, but listen,
Hmm.
people can say what they want. If they have a problem, if they have actual issues they need resolved within their department, especially if the department works for the government and I approach them and they all of a sudden want to avoid or not speak about it, I don't know how I'm ever expected to take that person seriously.
No, I understand that, and I do appreciate you coming to the hospital. Emerson is a resident, which is about the equivalent of a solo cadet. If you were to go to the UPD, I am an attending, so I was not here at the time. In fact, I am on LOA at the moment. Um, because for a variety of reasons. But if you would like to speak about anything hospital related, I would be willing to meet with you at any time.
Well, I mean, listen, if you guys got issues that need resolved or problems that you need to work through, just give the mayor's office a call. Our phone is always open and always on for whoever calls, regardless of what people have to
Hmm.
say. I'm just very confused now. How long has this person been a doctor? Or are they not a
Uh,
doctor?
she she is a doctor, and she's been a doctor for quite a while. And they she she was quite frankly, sir, you threatened to put her in the ocean earlier today. So I do not think that her fear was unwarranted.
Well,
But
I
I
wasn't threatening
did
to put
tell
her in the
her.
ocean. I told her
Well,
just to go into
you
the
did
ocean.
to go into to go into
Yeah.
the ocean, but you
Yeah,
know
I
how
can see how that's definitely be
things
taken as a threat, of
right,
course. Yeah.
right. It could be taken as a threat. So you know,
But I have no idea who this person is or what their hate is with me. But it just goes to prove my point that people need a scapegoat in the city, and instead of actually putting the effort into resolving problems. But if the hospital has any, my phone is always there to be called.
well, yes, which is why I'm on the phone with you now. In fact, I did call one of your deputy mayors earlier today to discuss this problem because I foresaw it being a problem uh, before everything exploded on Twitter.
What was the issue? What is the problem you guys need
The
me
fact
for or whatever?
Well, the fact that I believe it's all government pay is substantially lower hourly than the receipts. Now, do not get me wrong, and I don't think this is any doctor's stance that anybody is unhappy with the receipts being increased. That is nobody's position here.
Right.
I believe everybody is happy with the receipts being increased. Uh, the unhappiness comes from the wage gap that it
Do you mind me
creates.
asking what is the gap? How much do you guys get paid?
We get paid $1,200 an hour.
Jesus, that is absolutely dog shit.
Yes, and it's if I have on my other way, I took up a job at Hayes. I get paid about $10,000 an hour there. And if I work on one car, I get paid $2,000. Or no, sorry, $4,000. So that's 2 hours of doctor work. And I am one level below the board of directors.
Now, if you also don't mind me asking, how come you guys don't? I know it's not the perfect solution, but how come? So you guys do get a budget, right? How come that budget was never used to pay out bonuses or increase pay for doctors within the hospital?
That so I believe some bonuses do go out for promotions and such, but for people like, for interns, just for base pay, right? It's hard to
You doing, Eve?
incentivize people becoming doctors. Does that make sense?
Tim?
When it's, as you said, absolute dog
Good to
shit.
see you.
Yeah, no, that
It's
definitely makes sense. Yeah.
it's barely a living wage, to be honest. I've purchased a house in the South Side because most of the interns can't even afford housing now that the loan system is not a thing.
So,
So
so, so, so just to understand this correctly, is it only interns that get paid like shit, or every
no,
doctor
it
as a
is it
whole?
is every doctor as a whole. This is the government pay for every doctor as a whole is
And
$1,200 an hour.
and what would a number per hour would you think would solve this issue?
Well, given that a lot of the doctors have picked up second jobs as mechanics and get paid now, I'm not sure what the other. It'd be worth looking at what other government positions, like such as attorneys and judges, because if somebody can go and make $10,000 working at a fast food joint or standing at Hayes
Yeah.
and literally doing nothing, like I sat at Hayes, didn't talk to a single person and made about $10,000, or I could come be a doctor, save lives, and make $1,200. It's
I mean, listen, I don't disagree
it's
at all,
mhm.
Dahlia. I just think it's important to reach out and talk about these things. You know what I mean?
No,
I
and
think
that's exactly what I'm trying to do. The other issue is
okay.
um a lot of the hospital knows that you dislike Nick Simone,
Yep.
so they are afraid to reach out to you about these things. I'm just going to be perfectly blunt.
I mean, it's going to be blunt, and I can understand that response, but what's the worst that can happen, right? I probably answer the phone, I tell
I
you
have had
fuck
my
off.
kneecaps drilled, so
Yeah, but I'm not the person involved
I'm
in
not
that.
saying I'm not saying that you're involved in that, but um, people don't know who's done what, and doctors get kidnapped and tortured and ocean dumped all the time. And when you threaten to say that somebody should go into the ocean, and we have had multiple staff end up in the ocean in the past 3 weeks, you can see where some hesitancy may
Yes,
lie.
I understand up to that point, right? Distasteful
Hmm.
joke shouldn't have made it. I do apologize. I get that, right?
Hmm.
But prior to that, the worst that could have happened is somebody could have called my phone, said, "Hey, we need more pay," and the worst that could have happened is I would have been, "Fuck you, fuck off, hang up the phone," right?
Sure.
So what's the harm in even just trying that? I mean, I can't be expected to have all this pressure put on me and all this slander on twatter when people aren't even willing to call me and let me know what's going on. Now, you might have valid reasons, for sure. I'm not denying that.
Hmm.
But I think even giving an attempt first before resorting to that is probably the smartest thing to do, right?
Hmm. But people in the city aren't smart.
I I'm learning that by the day, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But listen, that doesn't matter anyways. What would you like the pay to be increased to? Do you think that it would make all the doctors within the hospital happy?
Well, just something that is more equivalent to, like I said, if you can earn about $10,000 working in an hour at any other job in the city, something equivalent to that, if not more, for the doctors, because we literally save everybody's lives.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
will work on it, and I will get back to you.
Hmm. Okay, great.
No problem. Have a good
Okay,
day.
thank you. All right, bye.
My pettiness is massive. I'm going to spam coil right now. Hey, what's up, Nancy?
Hey, Emerson just called me, introduced herself as Twatter Girl. She wants to apologize and says her number is in the yellow pages and wants you to call her.
I mean, she could take her apology in herself and just go into the ocean. Deep, deep, deep
Yeah.
into the ocean.
Yeah,
Locked
I
in the
don't.
trunk of a car.
I have no idea what the fuck is up with these people, to be perfectly honest.
It's crazy that this person does not even know who I am or what I do.
Nope.
And
Nope.
openly
But we'll
admitted
still
that on
shit
Twitter.
all over. Yeah, we'll still shit all over everything that you've done as a mayor.
Yeah.
It
like,
makes zero sense to me.
yeah.
And like even with the Ricardo shit, like sometimes I think they just want to hear their own voice.